The history of Japan is a long and continuous story, shaped by geography, isolation, adaptation, and selective engagement with the outside world. Stretching from prehistoric hunter-gatherer societies to one of the most technologically advanced nations today, Japan's past reflects a unique balance between tradition and transformation. Archaeological evidence shows that humans inhabited the Japanese archipelago as early as 30,000 BCE. During the Jōmon period, people lived mainly as hunter-gatherers, relying on fishing, hunting, and foraging. This era is famous for its distinctive cord-marked pottery, among the oldest in the world. Jōmon society was relatively egalitarian and spiritually oriented, with strong animistic beliefs tied to nature. These early spiritual ideas would later influence Shinto traditions that remain central to Japanese culture. The Yayoi period marked a major turning point. Migrants from the Asian mainland introduced wet rice agriculture, bronze and iron tools, weaving, and new social structures. Agricultural surplus led to population growth, social hierarchies, and the emergence of powerful clan leaders. Written Chinese sources from this time mention early Japanese polities, indicating growing political organization and interaction with neighboring civilizations. During the Kofun period, large burial mounds symbolized the rise of elite rulers, especially the Yamato clan, which gradually established dominance over much of Japan. This laid the foundation for the imperial system that continues today. Buddhism and Confucian political ideas arrived from China and Korea, deeply influencing governance, ethics, and culture. The emperor became both a political and sacred figure, believed to descend from divine ancestors. Japan's first permanent capital, was established in Nara, modeled on Chinese cities. A centralized bureaucracy governed the country, and Buddhism flourished under state patronage. The Heian period, centered in Kyoto, represented the height of classical Japanese culture. Court aristocrats produced sophisticated poetry, art, and literature, including the tale of Genji, while the emperor remained the symbolic ruler. Real power increasingly shifted to noble families and military elites. The rise of the samurai class transformed Japan's political system. Military leaders, known as shoguns, exercised real authority, while emperors remained ceremonial figures. The Kamakura shogunate had established warrior rule and successfully defended Japan against Mongol invasions in the 13th century. Later, the Ashikaga shogunate struggled to maintain control, leading to the Sengoku period, a century of civil war marked by constant conflict among regional warlords. Despite chaos, this era fostered innovation in warfare, governance, and diplomacy. Japan was unified under the Tokugawa shogunate, ushering in more than 250 years of relative peace and stability. Society was rigidly structured into classes, with samurai at the top. Japan adopted a policy of limited foreign contact to prevent external influence and internal unrest. Despite isolation, domestic trade, education, and urban culture flourished. Literacy rates rose, and arts such as theatre, painting, and poetry reached new heights. Facing Western pressure, Japan ended feudal rule and restored imperial authority during the Meiji Restoration. The country rapidly modernized, adopting Western technology, military systems, education, and legal frameworks. In just a few decades, Japan transformed from a feudal society into a modern industrial state. emerging as a regional power capable of competing with Western nations. Japan pursued imperial expansion to secure resources and influence, leading to conflicts across East Asia. Nationalism and militarism intensified, culminating in Japan's involvement in World War II. The war ended in 1945, following devastating atomic bombings and Japan's surrender. This moment marked a profound rupture in Japanese history, reshaping national identity and political direction. After the war, Japan adopted a pacifist constitution and focused on economic recovery. Through industrial innovation, education, and export-driven growth, Japan achieved an economic miracle, becoming one of the world's largest economies. This period redefined Japan as a peaceful, technologically advanced nation with global cultural influence. Modern Japan faces challenges such as economic stagnation, demographic decline, and an aging population. Despite these issues, it remains a global leader in technology, culture, and diplomacy, balancing ancient traditions with modern innovation. Japan's history is remarkable for its continuity. From prehistoric rituals and imperial mythology to samurai ethics and modern democracy, Japan has consistently adapted without losing its cultural core. This ability to evolve while preserving identity makes Japan one of the most historically distinctive nations in the world.